the next thing that we're going to do is, when we're talking about the balance, power, and leverage, how do we tie this all together in an actual drill? Okay, so what we're going to do is what we call the demeanor wave drill. Okay, come on back out here, Nick. Stand back. Now, when we do this, we'll start out slow. Okay, all I want them to focus on is the actual technique. So Nick's only going to do this half speed. You're going to see the technique that he's going to use. Watch his footwork. Okay, watch how he bends his knees. Watch his chest, his back, everything. First one will be half speed. And the reason why it's half speed is because we really want to focus on technique here. All right, here we go. Set, go. Okay, good wide base, good kick step, forward, back, forward, left, right, kick, good, relax. Okay, now you'll notice when Nick's doing this here, okay, you really want to focus on the feet. Go ahead, show me good demeanor here. You'll notice that he never comes out of that demeanor. His toes are always pointed slightly out. His weight is always on the instep. Okay, that's very important. It's very important because when you have your weight on the instep like that, you can change direction very quickly. If I'm flat-footed or if my weight's on the outside, it's very hard for me to change direction. I'm top-heavy. I don't have my balance, power, or leverage. Okay, but by putting my toes out, weight's on the instep, I can move any direction I want very quickly with power. Okay? All right, now we're going to bump this up to full speed here. All right, here we go. Set, go. Come on, get going, get going. Come on. Kick, forward, quick, pump the arms, back, forward, left, right, kick, good, relax, good. Now you'll notice what Nick's doing here. As he's going to his left here, okay, his body isn't staying straight. Okay, why don't we want to stay straight when we're moving right or left?
It helps you move along. It helps you adjust in case someone moves the other way.
Good. It helps with balance, helps your adjustment. So, for example, if I need to go left, okay, if I won't use my arms here, if I'm just going left like this, okay, notice how my chest stays straight up. Okay, where's my balance? Where's my power? Where's my leverage? Okay, remember the 1 point. If it's just underneath my belly button right here, as I'm moving left, okay, that's following. My balance and momentum is following me depending on how fast I'm going. Okay, so here's what you want to do. As I'm going left, I want to just slightly tilt into my right. Okay, so as I go left, I give a slight tilt to my right. If I go right, I want a slight tilt to my left. Okay, that's going to put my body back in balance. Now you'll see later on in pass protection why this is so important. Come on in here, Nick. I'll just give you a quick example here. Face me. Okay. If Nick is going to his left, if he has to block me to his left, and all of a sudden I cut in inside gap or I cut to my left. Okay, now here's what you're going to do. You're going to block me, but don't lean. You're going to show me just straight up body position, okay? So if I'm a defensive lineman, I'm coming this way. Nick's going to step hard to block me here. And in this case, he's going to use poor balance demeanor. Okay, go ahead, take a step. Okay, now notice how he didn't lean here. He's straight up and down. Now as a defensive lineman, if I slant in this way right here, I've got him beat. Okay, he can still engage and block, but I have the advantage because he is well off balance. Come on back. Okay, now he's going to use proper demeanor, balance, and leverage here. Set, go. Okay, now because he's slightly turned inside right here, as I slant inside, all he has to do is push off that instep of his foot. He's in perfect balance to be able to do that, and he can continue the block. Okay, let's show it one angle this way. Okay, give me poor demeanor. Set, go. As I slant through here, okay, you notice how he's straight up and down right here. Much harder to be able to react. Okay, come on back. Now he's going to use good demeanor. Set, go. As I slant across, okay, he's slightly tilted. He can easily push off his instep to be able to continue that block through. Okay. All right. Next up, what we're going to use is that same demeanor drill, but with a punch. Okay, so we got his favorite bag here. Okay, so he's going to do the same thing, half speed, with an actual punch. All right, here we go, Nick. Set, go. Left, right, kick step, good, relax. Okay, come on back, let's go full speed. Here we go, quick as you can go. Set, go, quick, punch hard, kick step, kick, Good, relax, good. Okay, you don't have to use these bags. They're great for developing the punch. They're great for developing recruiting those muscle and the muscle memory and all that stuff. Okay, you can use anything. You can use medicine balls, sandbags, whatever you have. Okay, you can even use plates in the weight room. Okay. All right, we've talked about the demeanor and how important it is. Okay, the demeanor is developing the maximum balance, power, and leverage for a lineman. Okay, but how does that relate to blocking? How does that relate to a stance? Okay, so what we're going to do right now is talk about exactly that. We're going to have Nick go through the different types of stances. Okay, there's 2 points and 3 point stances, and there's different variations of each of those. Okay, so what we're going to go through, we're going to start out with a 3 point stance. This first one is called what we call a heavy stance. Okay, this is short yardage. This is one-on-one base blocking. Okay, this is where you don't care about the defensive lineman knowing that you're coming to get them right off the bat. Okay. All right, Nick, go on and face me. Show me a 3 point heavy stance. Okay, in a heavy stance, 60% of his weight is forward, 40% is behind. Okay. Now you notice here, his eyes, you want looking through his eyebrows. Okay, that's going to help him come out of a stance with a good explosive get off. Okay, you never want to look straight down at the ground. Okay, most of his weight is on his hand here. If I lifted his hand up, he'd fall straight down. That's what we want in this particular stance. This is great for short yardage. This is great for power style type of blocking schemes, things of that nature. Okay, knees are bent, back is nice and flat. Okay, he has a nice wide base. Okay, go ahead, come on up. Go ahead, face the camera there. Same thing. Heavy 3 point. Okay, now remember with the demeanor. Okay, his toes are slightly out. They're slightly more than shoulder width apart. The weight is on the insteps right here. Okay, they're not on the outside, not on the toes, not on the heels. They're right on the instep. Okay, the reason why we want them on the instep is so that when he comes out of his stance, he has the most maximum power, the most explosive power he can possibly have. Okay, go ahead, stand back up. Okay, and the other good thing about having that, the weight on the instep of his feet there, he can go in any direction he wants. It's not just a forward block. He can go in any direction. He can pull, he can kick step, whatever the case may be.